Hi there, I'm Tim with Happy Trails Products, and today we're going to show you how to hang some Nelson Rigg Sierra dry bags on your motorcycle using Happy Trails SU racks or the SL racks with an adapter plate that we have. I've laid out on the table the Nelson Rigg Adventure dry bags that we have here, the Sierras. They're available in yellow and black or straight black. For today's purposes, we're using yellow so that it contrasts the color a little bit more. We've got our adapter plates. This adapter plate has 5 MOLLE loops in it. The other adapter plate has 4. So we'll show you how that's going to come into play in a little bit. This unit comes with Happy Trails puck kit for 3/4 inch tube. This is for the SU rack, and then we have some installation parts that we're going to add to the adapter plates as we go along. The Nelson Rigg dry bags have a removable liner inside of them that we have just sitting loose right now, and the bags also come with a stiffener that I've also already installed in these. So what we're going to be talking about today is how we're going to overcome the hook and loop across the seat measurement. And the hook is the rough side material, and the loop is the smooth side. And the way these bags are designed is to use the hook and loop and support the weight across the seat. We're going to change that style, and we're going to use them with the adapter plates. So we're going to use a MOLLE system on this with the different slots. This is the 4-slotted, and I'm going to use it with the loop. And so as we go through here, we're going to just put each one in and run it through. Getting all the other straps out of the way so we won't have any issues with them. Lay it down flat, suck it up to where we have all the tension out of it. You can see that we're not using there's a cover that comes with this, or a pad that you would use if you're just going with normal covers on your bike. We're not going to use those because we're going to go right against our setup. So we'll pull each one through again through the next MOLLE slot, pulling them around, and then down into the next one, and in through the final one. We're going to go over and do the same with this bag. Move all our straps out of the way. This is the 5-slotted adapter plate. Pull that up, run it through the second one. Got that there. Now we're going to feed this one through this one here, and we're running in the wrong direction, so we've got to reverse it, and that's why we have the 5th slot. As we're doing all this, we want to keep these straps really tight. Okay, so a helpful hint is I've grabbed a couple little Allen tools, and I thread those through on your first one. I just use those to help pull that tight, and then you can thread that back through there and then just pull those out and then come there. So while we're at this point, this is the 5-slot MOLLE plate. So I said it real subtly in the beginning that the two pieces are made to hook together. You've got your hook and loop Velcro, and these were designed to where when they went across the seat, they put together. So by design, the straps are reversed. So as we are bringing this down, on this slot area here between them, we're going to use some stick-on Velcro here. On this plate it goes on one side, on the other one it goes on the other side, but this is going to be part of our clamping system. So I've got this one threaded through, and you can see that the hook is up, and I can glue the loop right here and then take it through the MOLLE, and we're going to be fine. But if I don't have this extra slot, there's no way for me to clamp it. And you're thinking, oh, why don't you clamp it in the pass between the mollies up one higher? We already have another clamp that's going to go up there, so we're actually securing this thing with the mollies, with the Velcro, and then with a clamp. So we've got 3 ways of clamping this. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this through right here. And again, this is quite bulky and cumbersome, so you want to make sure you get everything tight, because we're coming into that area there. So we're going to take and peel this, but we'll take the loop and we'll put it right against the hook. I'm going to try and get this straight, but it seems like I never actually quite do. So it's on there. Now we're going to pull that through quickly now. We'll take this piece, turn it the right way, put it on. Pull it up, stick it through. So we're pretty much done with that. What do we do with these? Well, I would say that you can leave them and put up with them flopping. We're going to cut these with about 1 inch. Right here, and you'll see that we've done that when we get to the next segment of putting them on the bike. Okay, we're on the other side now, and remember we put the other piece of Velcro on what we'll call the bolt side of the plate. So this would be the outside of the plate. This piece is going to go on the inside. Get those all off. Line that up. Bring that down. Run it through. And if you'll notice, the straps come out because of the 5 MOLLE slot and the 4 MOLLE slot come out on opposite sides. Not an issue, just the way it is. So we're going to go put these on the bike. Okay, we're ready to install the Nelson Rigg adapter plates with the bags onto the bike. I've got the puck kit laid out here. It comes with 4 pucks, 4 knobs, and some extra bolts. We're going to use 4 of the short bolts. We're going to have 4 extras. They're interchangeable with the 4 knobs. Today we'll just be using the knobs to go on. And then we have fender washers that we're going to use on the bottom of the plate with the pucks. So the pucks are a 2-piece. We make these in-house. We cut out a steel backer, then we use a union nut, weld it on, send it out, have it zinced, and we cut the plastic pieces. And so they just assemble real easy. These are what we call our 750s, which are 3/4 of an inch. That's for our SU rack. And the puck goes on the back side of that, and even have a sign that tells me where the puck goes on there. So we're going to go over and grab a plate right now. On the Nelson Rigg bags, there's a reflector on one side, so there is a left and a right. So we want to keep that in mind. Set that right there. We'll grab a bolt and a puck, and we'll just screw those 2 together right there. We'll get them on just past rattling loose. For today, we're going to use pucks on the top. I'd recommend that you probably want to use, or the knobs, we're going to use the knobs on the top, but down the road, you'll find that you don't pull these on and off as much because you have the removable liner. Now these lower mounts, the pucks, are going to hold the shear weight. That's what we want to think of them. And then the upper holes are going to thread into our inserts. And so as we get this, we want to center the plate on our insert, screw it in, and then we'll come back and adjust the puck to where it's down against this rail. We'll tighten it up with a 13 millimeter. You might have to have a 13 on the backside also to get them tight. These we want tight. You want to make marks in your hands when you're tightening these up. We're going to leave those tight forever, and then it's just going to come on and off with the top bolts. Okay, we're going to set the bag on. We've got the pucks installed. Just pull it down on here on each side. It's there. Now we've got a couple parts left over. These are going to be our upper clamps, and then we've also got a couple pieces of Velcro, a hook and loop for each one. What we're going to do is just peel these off, and in the center here we're just going to put those on, and those are nothing but a gasket or a spacer because the outer edges are going to be catching Velcro, and we want to just have sort of an equal clamping on everything. I'm sure that somebody can get these on a lot straighter than I do, but we have our choice of using a knob or we can use a bolt. I'm going to go ahead and for today use that. So this is going to be the face side that's going to go up on here. We just lift this up right here, find our hole, run our knob in, get it just started. So we've got our plate on here, our knob started. We're going to run those up. You see we're on the Velcro on each side. So we've got it retained with this plate. We've got it retained with the Velcro in this area, and then we also have it retained with the MOLLE systems. So once we're at that position, we now come over to our side straps. These are really nice and easy to use. You'll trim these to length when you're all done. They've got a nice keeper right here for the excess, so you can do what you feel's right for your length on these for plenty of retention. We've made the holes plenty big enough so that you can get the little elastic keeper through there for your adjustment. Okay, we've got our side straps tight. Again, you need to trim those to your length. This is a rolly type bag. Whatever you have in there, you can just roll it right down. Got that. And then this is just so nice with these J-type hooks. We're right there. Catch the other side here. And we're ready to go. Oh, one last setup. Just strap. We just catch through the loop right here. Pull it right in. Tighten it up. You can also put a duffel bag up there, or whatever you'd like to do. We've got our side catches. Okay, so we've got the finished product on. If you'll notice that they're supported by the Happy Trails SU rack with an adapter plate. The Nelson Rigg Sierra dry bag is strapped to the plate. The dry bag is really unique in its side catches that it has. It's got the over-the-top straps, so you can put another rolly bag on top there. You can cinch down to whatever you need. 2 rolls, and this is waterproof. And then you've got extra loops front and back. This is a phenomenal bag. We're thankful that we can get a hold of these Nelson Rigg dry bags, and all you have to do is open it up, take your liner out, throw it in your tent, take it to your motel room, leave your dusty, dirty, muddy bags attached to your bike, and you're ready to go for the adventure. Thank you.